It was a battle of two teams tipped for relegation at the start of the season at McDiarmid Park, but it only looked like one team could avoid relegation today, and that was St Johnstone as they ran out 3-0 winners at home. Not a result I seen coming, not a result I don't think many people seen coming, but I think it's fair to say, based on the performance today, it was a result that was 100% deserved by St Johnstone. And you know what? I think it's nice to see Callum Davidson actually, get some results and get some pressure off his back. That cup double was great. There's no doubt about that, though. Last season, it was a horrible season for him. He went from hero to fucking zero in the space of a few months, maybe 6 months. But they survived last season. Not a lot of people give them any hope this season. I was one of them, to be honest. But we're 6 games into the season. St Johnstone have made some signings, especially on transfer deadline day there. And I have to be honest, I don't think they're safe yet. But I've got a bit of hope for St Johnstone. And I would not be surprised now if they did avoid the bottom 2 positions. But we'll talk a bit about the game. Then we'll look at the league table. And then we will come to our conclusion of whether or not St Johnstone are now going to be a team that can perhaps do better than trying to avoid relegation. Could they perhaps try and get top 6 like they have, let's be real, numerous times in the last decade? So we kick off, and it's a new signing. Nicky Clark scores for St Johnstone. I mean, Nicky Clark, so clinical around the edge of the box. Anywhere in the box, Nicky Clark gets it. You expect Nicky Clark to put it away. And that's one of the reasons why I actually tipped St Johnstone to go down. I just didn't think they had goal scorers. I didn't think they had someone who's going to put the ball in to the back of the net. I mean, I'm a fan of Stevie May, but for a striker, he just doesn't score that many goals. His numbers are poor. I was looking at the St Johnstone team. I didn't see who was going to score them their goals. But with Nicky Clark coming in, you cannot deny he is a goal scorer. They've also brought McLennan in from Aberdeen, who can create chances. He will create opportunities. And I don't know, to me, that definitely boosts their hopes of staying in the division. But it was Nicky Clark, the new signing, with the goal for St Johnstone. And that was it, really, in a quiet first half. Second half, St Johnstone again started a better team. Halberg nearly scored, should I say, a screamer. What a worldie this would have been. Tried to swerve it into the top corner. Didn't miss by much, maybe a yard or two. But this would have been a tremendous goal had that went in. Then we had Montgomery for St Johnstone. He just comes into the box. He's on just inside the edge of the box at the byline, waiting, patiently picks out a pass for Wright, and Wright, who's running in just outside the 6-yard box, smashes it into the top corner, right into the right top corner of the goal for about 7 yards out. So Wright put it right in to the top corner. Good stuff for him. Good finish. He didn't need to be that clinical with the finish. He didn't need to be that precise, but he was anyway. So fair play to him. Good finish. Then we see Greg Tenzer nearly pulling one back for St Johnstone. Ball came into the box. He's at the back post, edge of the 6-yard box, gets a header, beats the goalkeeper, but unfortunately for him, ball comes crashing off the crossbar. St Mirren followed up with another chance from this header, but again, it was saved by the keeper and out for a goal kick. Then, a corner kick even. Then when the corner kick came in, there was a big flurry in the box. A bunch of players went down. The referee ended up giving a free kick to St Johnstone, but honestly, I thought I seen the St Mirren guy getting pulled a bit. I think this was lucky not to be a penalty, but who knows? I don't know what the referee was seeing. I personally seen St Mirren player getting his shirt pulled and getting pulled back and being denied a chance to compete for the ball. That's what I seen, but who knows? Referee didn't see it, gave a free kick to St Johnstone, and then it was late on with a break. McLennan breaking through, clear. It's one-on-one with the defender. Can he beat him? He completely sends him the wrong way. Dummies the defender. The defender slides in, gives the penalty away, gets booked for his trouble, and then it was Carey stepped up, smashed it home, made it 3-0, and that was it. St Johnstone ran out 3-0 winners, comfortable winners in the end, and well-deserved winners for a victory that will skyrocket them up. Well, I say skyrocket them, it doesn't really put a rocket on their back and skyrocket them up this season, but it does put them into 9th place. It gives them 6 points now from their opening 6 games. Now, had they lost today, they would have had 1 win and 5 losses, which doesn't read good. But no, 6 points, it's not bad. I mean, they did have those 3 defeats in a row, which weren't great, but they've stopped the rot. They've got a win. They are sitting in 9th place. They're 2 points ahead of Ross County in 10th, 2 points ahead of Kelly in 11th, and they are 4 points ahead of Dundee United in 12th. Dundee United currently occupying last place. Strange one. I wouldn't say I'd tip Dundee United to go down. I think they do have a really good squad. I don't think they should be going down with that squad, but I think it'll all depend on the manager who comes in. As for St Johnstone, I mean, I did say at the start of the season they would not finish higher than 11th. Am I ready to retract that statement? I don't know, because the thing is, if I retract that statement, then who do I think could potentially take their place? Because the teams that I think you expected to be battling for relegation this season have actually all overperformed, like St Johnstone doing better than I thought they would. St Mirren doing a lot better than I thought they would. Motherwell doing a hell of a lot better than I thought they would. So it's kind of hard to see who could take up these places. Maybe Kelly, but then again, Kelly, I know they haven't been great, but they've had a really difficult run in. So I don't know. I mean, maybe this year's relegation, maybe it's not going to be 1 or 2 teams cut apart at the bottom of the league. We could see a scenario where maybe we get down to the split, and there could be like 4 or 5 teams all with a shot of still going down. So, I mean, yeah, we're talking about the battle for the European places. Maybe the battle for the relegation places will be just as interesting this season. But for now, it's a good win for St Johnstone, and it moves them up into 9th place. Anyway, guys, that's it for the review. Let me know what you thought down below. Nicky Clark, I think he could easily be the signing that keeps St Johnstone up, just for the fact that he will score goals. He'll put the ball in the back of the net. And if you're going to survive, if you're going to stay in the league, that's what you need. You need a goal scorer, and Nicky Clark is a goal scorer. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. I'll catch you in the next one. But until then, peace.